Hello students. Today we will study the potential due to system of charges. So we will find the potential at any point due to the individual charges, due to the system of charges. So we will consider point P where we have to find the potential due to the system of charges. Let the point P be at a distance of r1p from q1 charged particle. So there are another charged particle q2 which are at a distance of r2p from point P. So similarly there are n number of charges and the charge qn which are located at a distance of rnp from point P. So we have to find the potential at point P due to the all charges. So for that purpose we will find the first potential produced at point P due to the individual charge particles. So let's find the potential at point P due to q1 charge particle. So we have the formula for the potential. So we can find the potential at point P due to the all charge particles. So let's consider a system of charged particles in which the charges q1, q2, q3 dash 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 qn charged particles which are with the position vectors r1, r2, dash 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 rn relative to the origin. So we can find the potential at point P due to the all individual charges first. So the potential at point P due to q1 we will consider v1, and that will be v1 is equal to k times q1 divided by r1p, where q1 is the charge and r1p is the distance of the charged particle q1 from point P. Similarly we can use the definition of the potential and find the potential at point P due to q2 charged particle. So what is the potential at point P due to q2 charged particle? So it is nothing but we consider it a v2, and that v2 is equal to k multiplied by q2 divided by r2p, where r2p is the distance of the point P from q2 charged particle. So as we have calculated the v1 and v2 which is the potential at point P due to q1 and q2 charged particle. Similarly we can find the potential of the point P or at the point P due to the all charged particles. So as there are n number of charges present, so because of that the potential is produced at point P. So for Vn charged particle we can find the potential. So at point P, the electric potential at or the potential due to qn charged particle. So what is the potential? It is we consider Vn, and that is k times qn divided by rnp, where rnp is the distance of the qn charged particle from point P. Now we have to calculate the potential at point P due to the all charged particles. So what will the potential? So we can use the superposition principle and can find the potential. So by using superposition principle, the potential at point P due to the all charges Let's consider the potential at point P due to all charges, and by using superposition principle, we will add the potential due to the individual charges. So that V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus dash 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 Vn. Vn is the last charged particle. So we will get the addition of these all potential, all the charges which are producing the potential at point P. So we have the value of V1, V2, V3 and Vn. So let's put the value of this V1, V2, V3 in this equation. We will get V is equal to the value of V1, that is K times Q1 divided by R1P. The value of V2, that is K times Q2 divided by R2P. And similarly for the all charges and the last charge particle, we will have the value of Vn, that is K times Q1 divided by Rnp. So let's take the K common from each term. We will get V is equal to K times Q1 divided by R1P plus Q2 divided by R2P plus Qn divided by Rnp. As we know the value of K, it is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. We will put this value instead of K and we will get 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught in bracket Q1 divided by R1P plus Q2 divided by R2P plus Qn divided by Rnp. What is the V? V is the potential due to the all charges. So this is the potential V at point P due to system of n charges. Due to the n charge particle, the potential produced at point P, it is a V, and we have this formula. Let's solve one example related to the system of charges or the potential due to system of charges. So in this example we have two charges, 0.03 microcoulomb and minus 0.02 microcoulomb, which are located 15 centimeter apart. At what point on the line joining the two charges is the electric potential 0? So we have two charges, 0.03 microcoulomb and another minus 0.02 microcoulomb. These two charges, one is the positive charge, another one is the negative charge, and these positive and negative charges are separated from one another by 15 centimeter. So line joining these positive negative charges, there is a point in between the two charges where the electric potential, net electric potential due to these two charges is 0, and we have to find the location of that point from point Q1 and Q2. Q1 and Q2, these are the two charged particles. We consider Q1, it is a 0.03 microcoulomb, and Q2, that is minus 0.02 microcoulomb. In this example, first we have to draw the diagram so that it will be easy to understand the concept. So here is the solution for this example. So the first charged particle, we consider it is a Q1, and the charge on Q1 charged particle, it is 0.03 microcoulomb. And another charged particle is located 15 centimeter, and we consider that charged particle as a Q2, and charge on Q2 charged particle, it is minus 0.02 microcoulomb. So we will consider point O in between Q1 and Q2 where the potential is 0 due to these two charges. Let us consider point O is located in between line joining the Q1 and Q2. Let the distance of the point O is x from Q1. So if the distance of the point O is x from Q1, what will be the distance of the point O from Q2? The total distance is 15 centimeter, and we will subtract x from 15, that will be the distance of the point O from Q2. So we can write it as a 15 minus x, total distance minus value Q1 to O, that is x. So 15 minus x is the distance of the point O from Q2. So let's find the potential at point O due to Q1 charged particle. What is that? We consider that is a V1, and that is K times Q1 divided by distance between point O and Q1, that is x. So we can put the values k times the value of q1, it is a 0.03 microcoulomb. So we'll convert microcoulomb into the coulomb, that is 10 to the power minus 6. 1 microcoulomb is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. So let me put the value 0.03 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 6, and distance between q1 and O, it is a x as we consider. Similarly, we can find the potential at point O due to q2 charge particle. What is it? K times q2 divided by distance between the O and q2. So what is the distance? That 15 minus 6. Let me put the value of q2 and distance between the point O and q2. So that is k times the value of q2, it is a minus 0.02 microcoulomb. We will here also again convert the microcoulomb into coulomb. We will multiply this 10 to the power minus 6 to the minus 0.02, and distance 15 minus x between O and q2. So this is the potential V1 and V2 at point O due to q1 and q2. As we have studied in system of charges or potential due to system of charges, so we will get the potential at a particular point by superposition principle. As we have considered point O where the electric potential due to these two charges is 0, so we will have the potential at point O is 0. So we will use the superposition principle. What is the superposition principle? So the potential at point O, which is the 0 as we consider, it is nothing but the potential or summation of the potential produced due to q1 and q2. So the potential at point O due to system of two charges, that is V equal to V1 plus V2 equal to 0, as we have considered point O where the potential is 0. That's why the addition of V1 and V2, that is equal to 0. Let me put the value of V1. Already we have calculated it. So V1 value k times q1 divided by x. So k times value of q1, it is 0.03 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 6 divided by x. Value of V2, it is a k times minus 0.02 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 6 divided by 15 minus x and equal to 0. So here you can see the k is present in between the two terms. So in each term k is there, so we can take common k from both the terms, and we can write this equation by taking k common 3 into. So we can write 0.03 as a 3 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 2 by shifting decimal point, and 10 to the power minus 2 and 10 to the power minus 6, it will give 10 to the power minus 8 divided by x as it is. So plus multiply by minus will give us minus sign. Again here we can write 0.02 as a 2 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 2, and 10 to the power minus 2 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 6, that will give us 10 to the power minus 8 divided by 15 minus x, that as it is, and equal to 0. As k is multiplying to the left side, it will divide to the right side, and 0 divided by k gives us the 0, so right side it will be 0. Again you can see in each term there is a 10 to the power minus 8, so we can take 10 to the power minus 8 as a common, and we can write 10 to the power minus 8 multiplied by 3 divided by x minus 2 divided by 15 minus x equal to 0. Here 10 to the power minus 8 is multiplying to the left side, it will move to the right side, and again 0 divided by 10 to the power minus 8 will give us 0. So the remaining term 3 divided by x minus 2 divided by 15 minus x equal to 0. Here is the cross multiplication, 3 times 15 minus x minus 2 times x equal to 0. At denominator it will be x into 15 minus x, that will move to the right side and it will become 0. Let multiply to the bracket by 3, we will get 3 multiplied by 15, that is 45, minus sign 3 multiplied by x, 3x and 2x as it is. So 3x minus 2x, it will become 5x. So we will get 45 equal to 5x by shifting minus 5x to the right side. So this 5 is multiplying to the x, it will divide to the 45 we will get x equal to 45 divided by 5, and 5 9s are 45. So we will get the value of x equal to 9 centimeter. So if the x is equal to 9 centimeter, we can find the value 15 minus x. By putting the value of x is equal to 9 centimeter, we will get 15 minus 9, that is equal to 6 centimeter. Here we got the value x equal to 9 centimeter and 15 minus x equal to 6 centimeter. An addition of this x and 15 minus x gives us 50. Here also the 9 plus 6, that is 50, which is nothing but the distance between the q1 and q2. And here we have the value of x and 15 minus x. So we can say the point O is present at a distance of 9 centimeter from q1 and 6 centimeter from q2. And that is the what we have to find. So here the point O, where the electric potential due to the system of charges, due to these two system of charges, which is at a distance of 9 centimeter from q1 and 6 centimeter from q2. And that is the answer of our question. So the point O is at a distance 9 centimeter from q1 and 6 centimeter from q2. Thank you.